What's going on, guys? Of course, you guys have been waiting for this. It is the Pokemon X and Y Soul Link 2 vs 2 Wonderlocke. What is going on, Pokemon Fab 5 or Pokemon Fab 4 out of 5 today?
4 out of 5 ain't bad.
Guys, I hope you guys are all psyched because we're freaking psyched to do this. We haven't even recorded a part yet. We decided to do a nice little rules video before we even start anything off, have any sort of bias or whatever. And yeah, basically before we go into the rules, it's going to be should we say what the team will be or no?
Right. See, I really have strong feelings about who I would like to have on my team, and I'm gonna leave that be. But yeah, we enlisted the help of the 4th gen gamer, who is not participating in this, but has done the sexy layout for it. So all the Fab 5 are involved, but he's gonna be like the middleman, the referee.
He's like the referee, yeah.
Yeah.
All
right, so hold on. Before we randomize this shit, who wants to be on whose team? Be honest.
I want to be on Elliot's team, to be honest, because
I want to be on JPP's team.
I wanted to be on either. Well, see, then you sound like a dickhead if you're like, I want to be on this person's team or this person's team.
I wanted to be on everyone's team.
I wouldn't mind rolling with Swami. I'll say Swami, but I love you guys all. I just want you to know before we do this. I just want you to know before we do this that I love you guys all. But if I get Swami, I'm going to be extra happy.
Oh.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready?
Fuck this shit.
Is it the first? Is it the top 2? Then
no, it's gonna be the first 2 are together, and then the next 2 are gonna be together.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
What is it?
Swami and JPP.
Yes!
Yes!
Let's go. Let's go. It's over. We win.
I already won. I already won. It's game over.
Ultimate speed winner.
We got Swami, who's slow as fuck. He breeds, and that's it. You got JPP. He says he knows X and Y. He does many Let's Plays on X and Y, but he sucks at the games. You know what? We did a Wonderlocke. He lost in the Wonderlocke. We're gonna lose again. It's all good. I already won.
Elliot, you under us.
Game over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
Telepathic high five.
Ow!
That's all good.
Face.
What's up? Fortune was the ringmaster of this. He hooked it up. And so, what were you saying?
Fives all day, every day.
That's all good.
Wow,
Yes.
that was excellent.
All right. Now that we've picked the winning team here,
Shut up.
and everything is good,
Shut
Yeah.
up.
we're gonna go over the rules for you guys. So keep in mind, first rule. This is a race to the end of the Elite Four and the champion. So when you beat Diantha, then that's it for you. With that in mind, the first team of 2 people to have both members beat the Elite Four and the champion will win. In case of 1 or more people losing the challenge before then, the first person to beat the champion wins. So for example, if 1 person from each team is defeated, the first remaining person to win against the champion will win for their team.
What if only 1 person is defeated?
If only 1 person is defeated total, then it's just going to be...
But it's game over for both of you.
It's going to be that the second person on the team with 2 left, if they win, then their team wins.
Okay, so both have to win at that point.
Right.
Okay.
All right, let's get into this second rule.
So, the teams, like we just mentioned, were randomly generated by the 4th Gen gamers. So, the team follows as Swami Studios and Just Like Pokemon versus Galactic Elliot and also Sin. So we're gonna see how things go with that. I don't know how to feel with Sin on my team, but that's at the same time, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'm confident because I have myself on. I'm kidding. Me and Sin are gonna whoop these motherfuckers' asses. That's all I gotta say. You know, JPP. He almost lost in our Wonderlocke versus
Wonderlocke
co-op.
in a rules video.
I'm just saying.
I'm just
saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I don't lose Pokemon intentionally.
Save it for the match. Next rule.
The term Soul Link comes from the way the game is played, with the Wonderlocke aspect of being involved. It will go like this. Each new route in the game, plus our starter Pokemon and any Pokemon gifted to us in-game, count as a new potential capture. If both team members successfully capture Pokemon from the new route/area, they immediately Wonder Trade the Pokemon they caught in hopes of getting something awesome. We may skip routes, but must must make an attempt to capture a new Pokemon in each new route that we encounter, regardless of how far ahead or behind we are.
Sounds like a really intricate way of putting it. But we have dupes clause in effect, species and families clause. So if we have, just say, a Shinx of some sort, we cannot... but once we have that Shinx, we cannot get anything in that evolutionary line as far as a Wonder Trade.
God.
Hey, watch your mouth, sir.
Family clause. You know,
So we have to wait until we get something new. So if we get another Shinx or something, we have to wait until we get something like a Bulbasaur, which is actually shitty,
Right.
but hey.
Hey. I mean,
So once that each new member receives a new Pokemon, it's actually considered a Soul Link. So which means that they are bonded together through the rest of the game. So for example, if JPP has a Bulbasaur and Swami has a Growlithe, they are paired together, and once they are bonded together again, they are pretty much there for the rest of the game. If one of them dies, the other dies with them. So
And they have to be locked in the party together.
yes, they do. So one can't.
the only thing is to keep in mind there is in the example, if Swami's got a Growlithe and I've got a Bulbasaur, they do not have to be battling at the same time, but they are linked together. So if somebody flames this shit out of my Bulbasaur and it faints, then Swami's Growlithe is fainted as well, and we've got a box of
And they
both.
cannot.
And then I'm going to yell at you.
And then of course they have to. If you put Bulbasaur in the PC because you don't want it to die, then Swami has to put his
party changes have to be approved by both members.
Right.
That's where where it's going to come in, and we're going to have some debates here, of course.
That's going to
live
suck.
in front of people, because Swami's going to be like, "No, you idiot! You have a 4x weakness to grass throughout your whole party, and I have weaknesses all over the place. So we've got to work together to make this happen. That's the key thing, and that's why everybody enjoys this. So, the gender clause is not in effect for this series. Some Soul Link playthroughs state that you have to have opposite gender Soul Link, so we would have had to Wonder Trade over and over and over again to try to get a female and a male Soul Linked, but we're not going to do that in the interest of time, so that's what's important.
Mm-hmm. Actually, that's actually a really good idea, because it's just a pain in the ass trying to get especially if you're doing it like me and 4GD are doing a Soul Link egg lock. So I don't want to sit there and hatch a bunch of eggs hoping for a different gender, you know?
Yeah, which is just a time waster. We're not going to bother with it since we have 4 people involved.
Right.
Yeah.
Next rule.
So, as specified before, if your Soul Link Pokemon faints and its partner is considered, then that Pokemon that died is considered dead, and also the other person's Pokemon that you are partnered up with, that Pokemon is also considered dead as well. So, like say before, if Shinx ends up dying and the other person has a Bulbasaur, then basically the Shinx and Bulbasaur are considered to not be usable anymore.
They gone.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
Got to put them in the PC box. Leave them alone. Don't ever touch them again.
Yeah.
And to round things out, if a Soul Link Pokemon, like we said, is put into the PC box by one member, like Bulbasaur putting his, or JBP putting his Bulbasaur in the box, then the entire Soul Link pair must be boxed as well. I would have to put my Snorunt or Growlithe or whatever Pokemon I have in the PC along with it. And finally, HM slaves are allowed if necessary, and Shiny Clause is always in effect.
Especially for the top 2 shiny hunters in this call.
Right,
You mean me?
right. Yeah, me. But as far as the HM slaves thing, the way that this is going to work too, because it is a versus, is we'll do a little countdown at the start of every video, and we will all make our first move at the same time. Also, the HM slave concept, if for some reason whatever trades we get in the Wonderlocke are not ideal, or we get to a point, any of us, where we can't surf, fly, do whatever we need to do to get to the next part, everybody's going to stop. We're all going to be allowed to go get an HM slave, and then we'll come back and start. So fair's fair. That's the way to go. Also, if we get a shiny like I'm going to and you're not, then the shiny clause is in effect. Obviously, everybody's going to stop again, and we're going to let that person have the opportunity to catch the shiny, because it's rare as shit. So, hey, we hope you guys enjoy this series. It's going to be amazing, and with everybody involved in this, it's going to be fucking awesome. So make sure you're dropping likes, leaving comments, look on the Pokemon Fab 5, youtube.com/Pokemon Fab 5. Most likely this rules video will be up on multiple channels, multiple places, and just support it, man. If you guys want to see more of this kind of stuff, we can absolutely do it, but we need that support behind it, and we're gonna just put in this work. And I'm just gotta say, Team Growlosaur, I mean, all the way. We're gonna take this one home. Go 1-0 in this thing.
Absolutely.
All right,
you
guys.
said there shouldn't be any shit talking in a rules video, but
yeah, I wanted
you know,
to get
it's
my
all
final
good.
word in. It's all
It's all
good.
good.
We're gonna get to talking shit. We're gonna get to the official schedule for that, and we'll talk about when this gets uploaded and everything when we do the first video. So keep your eyes out, keep your ears out for that Pokemon Fab 5. It's gonna be great, guys.
Hope to see you there.
Bye.
Peace.
And remember, guys, the very first upload happens tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time. And then we're going to have the second episode follow that at 3 Eastern Standard Time. So you get 2 great episodes of the Soul Link. Give your support, drop likes, drop comments, and you'll see plenty more of it. It'll become a staple of the Fab 5. Be ready. We'll see you there. Noon Eastern tomorrow, right here on the Fab 5.